It's Steve here from Edible Estates in Murrayburn Garden. So today I want to talk about tender plants, and by tender plants I mean things like courgette, what have I got here, pumpkin, and also things like tomatoes and chilies and peppers and things like that. So I'm dressed up here, it's still quite cold. Obviously these plants are tender because they don't like the cold, but I think we're just around the time now where we can begin to start our courgettes and our pumpkins. If you want to grow things like tomatoes or chilies or peppers, you really need to have started them already. It's a bit late now to start tomatoes and chilies. The good thing is that I've got loads of tomato plants and loads of chili plants, so if you want to grow those, just let me know and you can come and pick some of the plants up. So for the courgettes and the pumpkins, we're going to sow them now. They need some warmth to germinate, so I'm going to sow them in pots and then cover them over, and we'll have to germinate them inside on a sunny windowsill. So it's simply a case of just filling your pots with compost, and for one that size, maybe put in 2 seeds to get 2 seedlings. And remember, you know, for a courgette, they'll probably give you about you know, almost a pound of courgettes every couple of weeks. So you really don't need too many courgette plants. So it's just a case of popping the seeds into the compost, watering them, and putting a label in. It's my Blue Peter one that I did earlier. So I'm just going to give these a good water, and as with germinating all seeds, you just need to make sure that the compost remains moist. Like I say, I'm going to cover this, take it home and put it on my windowsill, and it should germinate within like 7 to 10 days, something like that. You should see them poking their heads through. Now we're doing this now to try and ensure that the courgettes and the pumpkins are at this sort of stage towards the end of May, and towards the end of May it will be warm enough for them to be planted out. Alternatively, you could wait until sort of like mid-May and plant the seeds directly into a garden or a pot for growing outside. The crucial thing is that you're missing out any frost, as that's going to kill the plants, and you know, low temperatures will stop the seeds from germinating as well. So if you are wanting to grow tomatoes and chilies or peppers, you really need some sort of protection, like a little poly tent or a mini polytunnel or something like that. Or if you have a big sort of like sunny space in your house, you potentially could grow some tomatoes. These are dwarf tomatoes that can be grown in a pot. The bush won't get too much more than this sort of like big. Probably need a pot about this size. But yeah, they really need protection. In Scotland it's just too cold really to be growing them outside.